Good afternoon. My name is Barry Ryan. I am board chair with Planned Parenthood Greater Washington and North Idaho. And this is Ann Martin, director of Greater Spokane Progress. And we're very happy that you could be with us this afternoon. I know Saturdays are coveted time, but we have an important conversation that we're looking forward to engaging all of you in this afternoon. And I want to thank you too for allowing us to start a little bit later as people continue to come in. I hope you didn't have too much of a difficult time finding parking in your way to the building. I know that can be kind of a challenge at times. The first thing I'd like to do is just review with you the primary goals of why we've come together today. And those are outlined for you on the agenda sheet that you have. And I'd like to go over those with you. First of all, one of the goals is to define and describe GSAs and safe spaces in Spokane, in our Spokane high schools, and address the hurdles of creating GSAs and safe spaces. We'd also like to discuss and develop action plans, action steps that will help support our educators in creating safe space and GSAs in our high schools. And overall, we'd like to increase and strengthen the collaboration between community-based organizations working to advocate and support the creation of safe space and GSAs. Today, essentially, the agenda is going to flow as follows. After the welcome and the introduction, we're going to move into an assessment of GSAs and safe spaces, which is going to include two panel discussions. We're going to have a panel of adults as well as a panel of youth. And we're going to cover, in those panel discussions, we're going to cover what are GSAs and safe spaces, why they're needed, and what is the current situation in Spokane with regards to safe space and GSAs. So we'll cover both of those in panel 1 and panel 2, again, adult and youth perspectives. At 2:50, we'll move into a break, a 10-minute break period, after which we're going to break into discussion groups, and we'll have facilitators for the discussion groups. We're not quite sure how many groups we're going to have at this point, but we'll let you know as we go on. During those discussion groups, you'll kind of come together and move deeper into the discussions with regards to the information that we learned from the panels. As far as what's working with the GSAs and safe space in our high school systems, what's not working, what are some creative ideas with regards to developing those spaces in our high schools, and how we can work to support them better. Then after those group discussions, we'll report back. We'll outline some of the ideas that you've all come up with, and then we'll outline our next steps. Okay, first, now we're going to move into our panel section, and the first, I believe it's the adult panel that will be first, and I'll turn this over to Megan.
Okay, so panelists for this, well, first of all, I want to say that I'm really excited to see so many familiar faces, and even more excited to see faces that I don't know, because it means that people are getting involved in things that I don't always see with, which is kind of exciting. So thank you, everybody, for being here. This panel is talking about what are GSAs, what are safe spaces, why are they needed, and what are things like in Spokane. So panelists, we have Ian Sullivan. You guys can move forward if you'd like. Ian is the operations coordinator at Odyssey Youth Center. Henry Sight is the GSA advisor and a teacher at Shadle Park High School. Herb Rochester is the former principal at Shadle Park High School. And Craig Nakagawa, whose daughter goes to Central Valley High School, and we'll be hearing from her on panel number 2. And I'll just let you all know, I was part of the alliance at SFCC back in the day. And I'm a former Odyssey youth and current Odyssey Youth Center volunteer. So this is close to my heart. And I used to sit on youth panels, so it's kind of exciting to be moderating an adult panel. I feel all grown. So.